Sometimes you do, and I go out there, and he's like, "Hey, how's it going?" And he had like not shaved for like a week, and they just painted concealer over his beard.
Really?
So he just had this like thick makeup all over his like shit, like as much growth as I have right now. They just painted over it.
Why would he just shave? What the fuck?
I don't know. It was so funny. Yeah,
that is so weird. Just clown makeup.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I want to go on Red Eye.
I asked Christine if I could do. I was like, "Hey, do you think I could do like Kennedy or the Gutfield show? You know, because like fuck it, why not? You know, get as much exposure as I can.
Sure.
You know, if
Yeah,
they want
Gutfield's
me on.
fun. It's got a live crowd, which is fun.
Yeah, and she was like, "Hey, just about to go on vacation." She was like, "In the interim, I'd suggest like actually watching those shows." You know, she like, assumed I hadn't seen them or whatever, and I was like, "Well, you're right. I haven't."
Gutfeld is cool.
I had to actually Google the Greg Gutfield show because I didn't know if that was the name of it.
Yeah, Kennedy's cool too. Kennedy is like a stand-up fan.
Yeah,
she's cool.
She was like a VJ, right? Isn't that?
Yeah.
Like on MTV.
I just don't. I mean, I'm not a libertarian, so I don't know if I could go on those shows.
I've been on it a million times, and it's the same shit. I just say horrible shit.
Yeah.
They go with it, and they either edit it. It's a real bummer though when you're like, all right, well, I'm not getting paid, so I better get some good jokes.
Oh, they don't pay for those ones either.
No.
Yeah.
And then you go out there, and the joke is too offensive. They're like, we have to cut that. And then there's just like a long segment of everyone talking. You're just sitting there because they cut the one thing you said. So I'm like, so I came for free, and now I just look like an asshole.
Yeah.
You just look like a dickhead with nothing to say.
It would be great if you could bring like a big lollipop, and the lollipop just changes size all of a sudden. You know, sit there and you say nothing, and you're like, and then the lollipop's half the size, and everyone looks tired. Yeah.
Every once in a while, you're on too with like it's like someone who just like I'll like come in with some jokes that are like pre-written.
Yeah.
Like obviously you're gonna have some jokes, and I'll like say the setup, and someone will be like, "Well, that's not true," and I'm like, "That was a setup to a joke."
Yeah.
Some of us aren't
Especially
here
when
for our, you know.
They put you on with fucking nerds. I was on Red Eye with Rich Lowry and whoever the editor-in-chief of Reason is, and it's like, why am I here?
Yeah.
Especially with that girl, the fucking Nosachinsky.
Oh, right.
Ugh.
I was on with a guy who was just like some elitist British guy who just did not like what I was doing at all. And every time he's like, well, that is very ignorant. Not true at all.
Shut up, bitch. Just slap him.
I was on with Father Jonathan the priest once, and he immediately went at me, and I was like, "Are you a pedophile?" And he immediately backed off. I immediately like went to there, and he was like, "Oh, fuck." It's like great because like, "Oh, you need your people, and you don't want them to see this. I don't need my people."
Right. That's so funny.
That's crazy that no one gets paid.
It is evil. That's kind of like, look at how successful these networks are, is because they don't pay people. It's fucking evil.
Right. I mean, other networks pay you to do shit though.
I don't know if MSNBC does. I don't think any of them pay.
Oh, really?
They all bill it as an interview.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like,
That's such horseshit.
yeah.
You're so clearly doing work.
So that's why I plug everything when I'm on there. I'm like, plug this, plug that, I'm like,
Well, they asked me, they were like, what do you want to plug? And I was like, my podcast, Calm Down. They were like, we can't say that. And I was like, all right, well. But I never prepare. I stopped dressing nice for those, too. Last time I went, I had like a big hole in the crotch of my pants. I wear like a shitty hoodie with a cum on it.
You're going to promote the podcast one way or another.
Just shine a black light on your hoodie. You've written "Come Down" in jizz. Can we hit the lights, please, Greg?
Yeah.
They're, you know, that's the thing is like, I usually have fun when I go in there, but it's like, I usually spend the day writing jokes for a free show that airs at 3 a.m.
Right.
Although you know what's weird is like I've done a bunch of them, so occasionally I'd be in like Arizona and someone would be like, "Oh, I love Red Eye," because it airs at midnight. There. So they actually like watch.
Yeah, I got
Midnight
that.
on
I
a
got that in
popular
Texas.
show.
When I was in Texas, people coming up and saying that they were fans of Red Eye. But even if it comes on at midnight, why would you watch that show?
Yeah, there's
the only people I know that watch that show are the comics that were on it, and only the times they were on it.
And bartenders.
I have no idea. Like Scott Chaplin will share his clips from Red Eye, and it's like, Scott, no one's going to watch this.
I watch him. I get a kick out of it.
Dude, I mean,
He's pretty funny on it. Yeah.
Scott's funny. That one he posted where he was on with that fucking fat egghead, where Scott's like, yeah, no, but Hillary's people were saying that the whole time. He's like, no, that's absolutely incorrect. It's just Scott sitting there like,
Yeah, just completely
upset.
proven wrong. Just wrong. Just should not have spoken. Yeah, that's fucking. I haven't done any of those because it's like I don't want to fucking learn anything. I don't want to.
You don't have to learn anything. If the Fox women don't have to learn
They
anything.
wanted to, yeah, they just look beautiful.
Joanne doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. And they make me sit next to her. And one time she's sitting there and she's like, you know, I feel like CPAC is like a wolf pack, and a wolf pack needs its leader.
Oh, God.
And she says that, and I'm like,
Just lift up your leg and fart.
Boo.
that kind of next time if I go home with her, I want to do that. Just bully her.
Yeah.
Just make like air horn sound effects. while
I
she's
mean,
trying to speak.
obviously, like I've been on enough where I've done that to her, and it doesn't. You just kind of feel bad because she is so nice.
Yeah.
Like I've definitely had her like flop a joke, and I'll just jump right on it and start slamming, and then I'm just like, shit.
Yeah.
She's just nice.
Is she nice though? She's like
Yeah,
a
she is
rich
nice.
person that made money off like beauty pageants, and now
Really?
yeah. Now, I mean, I really don't understand why she's on TV.
Well, she left Red Eye.
Yeah.
She's pursuing acting, I think.
Oh man, hilarious.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I just got an
Oh,
audition in the mail for Two Broke Girls, so things are going pretty
Nice,
well for me
dude.
too.
Audition in the mail?
In the email. Which I'm just like, oh man, can I even? I was reading the dialogue and I'm like, I don't even know if I can. This is the worst show I've ever read.
It's just the N word 4 times in a row.
And every once in a while you get like, I'm like a terrible actor, but I'll read something, I'm like, I could do this. It's just me.
Yeah.
You know, but then you get one and you're just like, well, no one fucking. It's like that Friends dialogue where you're like,
Yeah.
this is a bad idea. Like, no one.
Right.
If you find this funny, I don't want to make it. I
Yeah.
don't want to bring you joy.
There was a show on country music television called Working Class, and I got
Hell
sent
yeah.
the sides and the script for it to audition for it when it like before it was produced. And I remember I was like 21 when I got it, and I remember reading it and being like, this is such dog shit. It was like filled with typos and stuff. And like the show opens where they're in like a grocery store and they're checking out, and like they get to and they have to like take items out of the cart because they don't have enough money. And then she's like, okay, well, we got to save $10.37. Piece of cake. Oh, a piece of cake. And she removes a piece of cake.
Oh no.
They're like, did you steal this from a popsicle stick?
Jesus Christ.
Who wrote these jokes?
Piece of cake. Ooh, piece of cake.
Yeah, ooh, a piece of cake. There's the answer. Easy peasy. Oh, here's some peas. It's literally, it's like, the joke is the show opens and then we just jingle our keys at the camera as if we're trying to entertain a baby.
Well, the painful
22
thing is when you
minutes.
go to the audition and they're like giving you notes, and they're just like, we got to say it like. I'm like, no, I mean I'm mocking your dialogue.
Yeah.
It's bad dialogue. So I'm mocking it.
Do you have any TV shows you're on now you want to plug?
I'm on
Any-
Conan December 5th.
Sweet.
Got a fun. I like the set, and then at midnight the next night. So
December 5th, 2 days before the both the John Lennon and the Dimebag Darrell murder anniversary. No, wait, hold on. Sorry. Dimebag Darrell in Pearl Harbor. When did Lennon die?
2 equally tragic
I don't know.
events.
Wait, same day, right? Wasn't
don't
Lennon
remember.
also Pearl Harbor?
I'm not
It's
sure.
Pearl Harbor,
I have no
Dimebag
idea.
Darrell. Fuck. Now I'm gonna get a million. The thing is, I can't say anything on this podcast where I'm like, "What was it again?" Because I always fuck up whatever fact it is, and then I get a million people that DM me, and they're like, "Oh, well, actually."
Oh, also I have a podcast that is probably going to come out in a few weeks called Keeping Joe.
Keeping Joe.
Keeping Joe. It's me, Joe Mackey, and Phil Hanley. And Joe, it's called Keeping Joe because he doesn't want to do it. So it might only last like 2 episodes. He said he'll give us like 5 or 6 probably.
Hell yeah.
So it might be a 5 or 6 episode thing, but it's going to be fun because Mackey is he's a fucking
super
odd
funny.
duck.
Yeah.
And Sam's one of the funniest dudes. If you don't know stand up, check him out.
Thanks, man.
We're at the Big Hunt in DC this weekend. So if you have a time machine and can come yesterday,
Have you done any DC stuff while you're here? Have you done any of the tourist shit?
Nah, I mean I've been here a bunch. I've done it all. You know, we were at Draft House 5 months ago.
yeah.
Air and Space Museum, America's
It is
favorite
cool.
museum.
It is cool.
When the shutdown happened, that's how the local news was covering it. They're like, "We're here outside of the Air and Space Museum, everyone's favorite museum."
Because it's the least gay one.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
got some cool shit from
Because you
space.
can touch the exhibits. But you don't have to be quiet in the Air and Space
I
Museum.
want to go to the Creation as a museum. I haven't been there, but
I haven't been there, but so many comics go there, and that's like such like the bit to go to the Creation.
well, I'm not going to do a bit about it. I just want to see it. I know Maron has a bit about it, but I
does
want.
he?
But apparently, they charge like $60 to get in because they know that people go there to mock
to
it.
troll.
Yeah.
So
Damn, I don't want to pay that.
I don't wanna pay
$60.
There's no actual fun museum to go to. There's never a
good.
museum I've been to that charges admission where I'm like, this is fucking great.
yeah, I usually go out of a sense of guilt because my mom's an artist, so I'll go to like MoMA with her or something. But I will. Yeah, it's usually
Right.
What kind of art does your mom do?
it's abstract and painting. They're really good.
Are you one of her projects? Burn. Yes. And that's just like we had Adam here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. What kind of art? I guess we have like 5 more minutes to kill. Sorry.
This is like when you say goodbye to someone and then you're like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm going that way.
Yeah,
too.
you have to walk, and then you take the train.
I'm
That's
sorry,
the
we
worst.
can end it now. It doesn't matter. I mean,
It
we
was a
already
good-
have
how
these
long was
people's
it? How long
money,
was the
so
episode?
we're about 55 minutes.
It was a good.
Oh, no, you know what? We're at an hour, so fuck you guys. Sam, thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
Oh, and buy my album. It's called
yeah,
Class Act. It's on iTunes.
It's a great
good
album.
Buy his
Yeah.
album. Yeah, thanks, guys.
Oh,
Good.
we got a live show coming up too.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
When?
The Monday after Thanksgiving.
Do you know the date?
At Come On
Do you
Everybody.
know the fucking date?
No, I don't fucking. They can put it
Then
together.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Monday after Thanksgiving at Come On Everybody. That's the actual name of the bar. People have asked me at shows. They're like, all right, but you guys say Come On Everybody, and it's clearly some kind of jizz joke. It's like, no, that's what the bar's called, everyone. It's in Crown Heights.
It's actually in Bed-Stuy.
Bed-Stuy.
Do or Die. Yeah, that's right. That's my neighborhood. I've been living there 2.5 months. Old school, original Bed-Stuy.
So, yeah,
like
I
that's
walk
November
home. If it's
28th.
dark out,
November
you better
28th, thank
believe
you,
I'm
Sam.
walking home quickly. I never have headphones in. I'm scared. Always scared. I've been scared my entire life. Bed-Stuy stuff.
Well, not anymore.
Not anymore, because I'm tough now.
Thanks to Donnie.
Yeah.
Donnie
Donnie.
Casino.
I wear my Make America Great Again hat, and it's like a fucking helmet.
You would get so fucked up if you wear that in your
Yeah,
neighborhood. You would immediately get robbed.
You know, I kind of want to do a BuzzFeed video where I put a Make America Great Again hat on a guy with Down syndrome and then send him through one of the protests.
It's like Die Hard 3.
Yeah, well, yeah. But it's like, you know, this makes you think, doesn't it? And people are like, no, not really. And I'm like, BuzzFeed comedy.
The frame of his comedy would be the best because it's just you pulling a cruel prank on a retarded person.
BuzzFeed comedy. All right, thanks, guys. Goodbye. So everyone's been complaining about Stav's cackling on the show. Numerous complaints. Adam, we already started recording. So
Shut up,
please
Adam.
Please don't speak if you're not speaking into a microphone.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut up, dude. So Stav's trying out a couple new laughs. That's number one. If you like number one, please text FAGGOT to FAGGOT6. That's the classic one right there. That's number two. That's not one of the voting options.
You can't vote for
So you
that.
can't vote for that one.
No, the other one is
That's Japanese schoolgirl. If you like that one, text FAGGOT to 202 288 3031.
this next one. Ha ha!
That's black guy. That's middle-aged black guy. It's a black guy. That's black guy old enough to still have a white guy name laugh. So that's like a black guy. A black guy named Richard or something. So nice middle-class black man. Worked hard his whole life.
Yes, absolutely.
He's got a job at a credit union.
He's been called the N-word a couple times in his life, but you know what? He just forgets about it.
Absolutely.
Because there's more important things in life.
Exactly. And he doesn't do reverse racism.
He doesn't.
No.
He's the best
He knows
kind.
better.
Yeah. He's
And then we also have
that one's real good. That one's got a good
Like a smoky resonance.
yeah.
It's like an old jazz man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, we already did old black guy.
oh fuck, my
I thought
head
we
hurts
did
from doing
middle
that.
class, middle aged.
We did. There was a 10-year period where black guys had names like William and Richard, and then but prior to that, they were all like, you know, Thelonious
That's such a
or
good one.
Jelly Roll. And then after,
Arthur Beetlebug Jenkins.
yeah, after William and Richard, that's when they went kind of goofy
Yeah.
in the 80s. It started off.
What was the beginning?
Well, it started off with like traditional African names and like Arabic names, like Rashad and stuff like that.
I know a lot of black Demetriuses. Which
yeah,
is,
it got a little crazy.
Shakespeare, yeah.
It got a little crazy towards like the 90s, and then now it's just it's literally obscene. It's vulgarity. Some of these names.
Barkevius Mingo is my favorite.
yeah.
Barkevius
Debrickashaw Ferguson.
Debrickashaw Ferguson.
Hold on, Barkevius Mingo has a brother too. Hold on.
Haha Clinton Dix.
Fuck. What's Barkevius' name? Brother's name?
Oh, this tea is really bad.
It's bad.
Yeah.
I haven't had any yet.
Yeah, real flavor to it. It's just like
Oh, gee, dude. Barkevius Mingo has a brother named Hugtavius Mingo. He has a brother named Hugh Mingo.
all right, dude. It's okay if we're like doing, you know, a conceptual like racist thing, but if you're pointing out actual black men and demeaning them, black men have accomplished a lot, by the way.
That's true.
You know,
Thanks,
I
Nick.
agree, dude.
Yeah.
I agree that they have.
we can't be racist anymore. It's our fault for being.
You think it's we caused Trump?
Yeah, I think Irony did it.
Is it but us specifically?
Yeah, we did. You know, we actually have a decent amount of listeners. You think we don't because not many people who listen actually have the money to subscribe, but a lot of people listen to the podcast.
Yeah, you sent us the numbers finally.
We have 5 million people listening.
I was very surprised.
Yeah.
We
I must
should.
say, pleasantly surprised.
We have as much people listen as watch Good Morning America.
That's true.
Yeah,
so,
it's true. We should have like the window, like Good Morning America, where people can like look in with posters.
Well, we do
and
have a
stuff.
window.
We have a window. Yeah.
You can see the guy who wets himself outside the bodega.
And that black lady in the white sweatsuit.
The one that called me a bitch.
Who called a bitch ass something else. Do you remember, Adam? Do you want to say the word?
No, I already did that one time. Is enough.
It was awesome.
So we got to talk about this. I saw Arrival the other night.
I heard that
We
it
have Arrival?
sucks.
You know what? They should call it removal, as in I wish they would remove this film from theaters.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Will
more like
said it was really bad.
departure, as if I'm leaving halfway through the film. The arrival at the concession stand was the best part of the movie, folks.
Oh my god!
When I got some Reese's peanut butter cups.
Wow, you're really going full
pre-diabetic,
force.
extremely high estrogen levels, and I watch movies.
Man, you're like a mean Sandy Kenyon right now.
yeah. I'm Sandy Canyon. My skin is held together by cum. I'm 800 years old.
I'm Sandy Kenyon. I died of AIDS 15 years ago.
Yeah. I'm a zombie, and the rest of the news anchors come on me to keep me alive. That guy looks terrible.
Sandy Kenyon. What for non-New York listeners?
Yeah, I don't know
The
who this
cabs have like video screens in New York, and they have like the ABC film critic, the ABC News film critic, who has never not liked a movie.
Yeah.
I'm Sandy Kenyon.
Well, I also, my favorite thing in the cabs is like how they easy Jeopardy to trick people into watching Jeopardy.
Oh my god, the
They
easiest.
have like this movie featuring toys is also quite a story. Like, just the dummies are like, oh, I know it. It's Bug's Life. And, all right, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. And then they watch real Jeopardy, and they're like, what the fuck is a state bird?
Yeah, why do people have state birds?
The state birds, state flowers, state dogs, state
Bodymore
insects,
Murderland,
state fish.
Orioles, motherfucking Black-Eyed Susan,
Black-eyed Susan, Chesapeake Bay Retriever,
Chesapeake
the
Bay
White
Retriever.
Oak.
Cal Ripken.
You know what our
Jr.
sport, state sport, jousting.
Yeah.
I thought it was football and.
No.
Do you know the Maryland state motto?
Get head or die trying.
No, it's actually pretty terrible. It's manly deeds, womanly words.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like
That's
that.
awesome. That's me, basically.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
my life, dude.
That was
That's where you talk like a bitch but hit like a man. It's like a Steve Harvey quote. Is what the
No, I was gonna say it's. I couldn't think.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of his name because I smoked too much weed. But it sounds like the guy, the shit guy from
Yeah,
The
oh, yeah,
Wire.
Clay
Can't remember
Davis.
that. Clay Davis, yeah.
You got to stop doing the podcast high, man. None of
I'm
the
not
big-
high right now.
None of the big podcasts do that.
no,
What are you talking about?
No one's high.
Everyone.
Rogan is
Rogan's on
act.
DMT
What if
every
the
episode.
police are listening?
He's taking Alpha Brain though, dude. We gotta start
Yeah.
taking Alpha Brain, dude.
What's that? A steroid?
It's fucking makes you fucking sharp, dude.
Yeah.
Makes you
is it?
smart and sharp. It's like a fucking supplement.
Testosterone?
It's like a fake supplement that Joe Rogan
Anyhow,
like peddles.
Arrival was so bad, you would have thought Mike Pence walked in. And,
I bet. Hey, I bet if he did, the movie would have booed him.
yeah. Wait. Wait, I don't know if that joke works. We're talking about how bad the movie
No,
is.
it works. It works.
It's fine. Yeah. And topical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that movie sucks dick, dude. It's really bad.
Who's it? Rachel
people saying
McAdams?
it's good?
Who's the girl scientist?
It's what's her face? No, it's Amy Adams.
Amy Adams. Not
Amy
Rachel
Adams
McAdams.
and Skarsgård.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What happens in it? Do you see her
First of all, let's get some POCs up in the mix, folks.
Uh-oh.
Why does it
Okay.
still have to be a white couple? We got aliens on planet Earth.
Well, the aliens were
Why
black.
can't it be that the screaming disabled woman I saw on Twitter the other day? She would have been great. To be That's why, did we talk about Ghost in the Shell that was coming out and everyone was like mad that
That
they
it was
cast
Scarlett Johansson instead of a
and they're like, oh, here's
Japanese
who you
woman?
could have cast. Oh yeah, we definitely did talk. about yeah. But no, I mean, Forrest Whitaker's in it, and then he's doing this bizarre. I guess he's like the character is like a background character. You know, he's like
Forrest
not-
Whitaker's character?
Yeah, he's like a general or whatever. You know, and so they have him doing this weird accent. Like he's like the aliens are gonna be here for another 20 minutes. Like he's supposed to be from like
Boston?
Boston or something, but it just sounds like awful.
Black guys from
But it's like
Boston don't talk
nobody's-
that way, by the way.
They don't
Nobody's-
because
have
they
this
were in
weird
their own
mix.
shtetl.
Yeah,
They got
I've heard black people from
They got a
Massachusetts.
weird mix, though.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
comes out every once in a while.
Yeah,
Gangstar is from Boston. I don't know why I said that. Okay.
are they?
Yeah.
Huh? That's
Guru
crazy.
is from Boston. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
They're like the only successful Boston rappers besides like House of Pain or
House
whatever.
of Pain, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jump around.
and
Suck my dick.
and Patrice O'Neal. Does
And
that count?
Patrice, yeah.
Anything black people do is rapping.
and jazz.
Yeah.
It's jazz. I think one time my grandma, someone said something about Snoop Dogg, and she's like, "Is he a jazz? Is he a jazz singer?"
Jelly Roll, Snoop Dogg. No, yeah. So he's in it, and he doesn't really do anything. But I'm just gonna ruin the movie because don't see it. You know, so I don't care if I spoil it.
Yeah.
Isn't that?
Don't.
Didn't people say it was good?
Yeah,
Yeah,
a lot of
that's
people
why I
say
went
it's
to
their
see
most
it.
anticipated movie of the
I
year.
kind yeah.
Who's
I thought-
anticipating movies?
I anticipate a movie.
I don't anticipate shit.
You
Except
know,
maybe a
fucking
sandwich
lighter
that I've
song?
like just purchased and I'm unwrapping it.
Sandy Kenyon.
What
Yeah.
about a fucking? What about a
Anticipate.
fucking?
He just anticipates death. It's a minute away.
I don't know, man. I want to see fucking. I want to see that boxing movie because I saw Creed last year and that shit was
The
tight.
Miles Teller movie.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck what it is.
Was it? Is it a Boston movie?
I don't know. I'm not shitting on Miles Teller. He seems like a bit of a dickhead in interviews.
Yeah, I
but
don't
he's
fuck with
not
him,
a bad.
actually.
He's not a bad actor.
I don't like his face.
Whiplash was
Yeah,
tight.
nobody likes his face. He looks like he got mauled by a dog as an infant.
You know, it's incredibly hideous. and
They
I-
made his fucking nose out of his elbow.
Yeah,
It's
it looks
fucking
like that.
huge
But
and
it's been
bulbous.
so long that the
Yeah,
stars
it's
have-
smoothed
He's
over.
like kind of
You know who looks real bad? I don't understand how he keeps getting work. Jeremy Renner. He looks
Yeah.
like the dog from Men in Black. He looks like a pug straight up.
Yeah, well, Renner and Skarsgård I confuse all the time.
Really?
That's what? That's who's in Arrival is Jeremy Renner. It's not
Oh, it's not
Skarsgård.
Skarsgård?
It's Renner.
It's Renner.
Isn't Skarsgård sexier than Renner?
I just
Skarsgård looks
can't-
way better.
He does, but I
Yeah.
can't. I forget the difference between them. It's like one of those weird, like Gary Busey, Nick Nolte sort of things.
Right.
Well,
Doesn't
Amy
Skarsgård
Adams,
have a
I
hog
was-
too? Have a nice fat hog on him?
Does he?
I think that's what I heard.
I don't know.
What's his name? Does fucking?
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm talking.
I know.
about.
who you're
Jeremy
talking about.
Renner. They have the same penis. That's why
they,
you
they
confuse
share
me.
dicks.
Busey, Nick Nolte, same dick. Anne Frank, Helen Keller, same dick.
Huge hog.
Yeah,
I bet you Busey has like a big goofy dick.
yeah, with teeth. That dick, that's not my dick. But yeah, no, the movie sucks.
Yeah, I guess don't see it. I haven't seen it, but don't.
Wait, what happens with the aliens?
Well, the plot of the movie
Are the
is,
aliens nice or mean?
Is there titties in it?
The movie opens and there's this woman whose like daughter has died of like cancer or some shit.
Oh, she has a past.
She has a past, or does she?
Or does she?
So the daughter dies of cancer,
shit.
and then so the aliens come, and she's like the best in linguistics or whatever. So the aliens arrive, and the army needs her to talk to the aliens, because it's one of those movies where it's like, look, I just know how to shoot a gun. I'm a general at the Pentagon, and I'm dumb, so I need you to explain talking to me.
That's true.
And then they
Yeah.
bring the scientists in, and the scientists, it's her and this other No, she's like the linguist, and then she meets Renner, who's the scientist. Who's just, I forget they're like, oh, he's a theoretical physicist, but they never tell you what he does exactly.
Right.
Yeah, he's
She's
a
just a
scientist.
science. Yeah.
Use the
Even though what
laptops, graphs.
what she does is science, so, and so then they have this dumbass scene where they meet in the helicopter, and he's reading her book, and he's like, oh, language is the cornerstone to all civilization. He's like, that's very good, even though it's incorrect. And she's like, it's incorrect, and he's like, yes, the cornerstone to all civilization is science.
Oh, my
nice.
God.
Yeah.
Also, I love that it's like one sentence boils down everything she's ever fucking written.
It's like the first page of her book. Like, imagine if someone actually did that.
Wait,
to you.
isn't
You've
that
written
the
a book?
same? Isn't that the same as Contact with Jodie Foster, where they were like, they sent the aliens math because that's the universal
language is prime numbers. They also have a prime number scene in this movie.
Oh, really?
Do they?
Where they're like, yeah, we gave the prime numbers to the aliens. So basically, they meet
Fuck
the
prime
aliens,
numbers,
and it's
dude.
like an hour and a half of her trying to figure out how to communicate with the aliens who have some, weird circle language or some bullshit.
Oh yeah, cool.
And then they find out that the aliens, the aliens have like a weapon or whatever that they want to give humanity. Yeah. There's like all the other countries, particularly China. By the way, they place a lot of blame on China for almost.
Really, I thought you can't do that anymore because they're such a big film market.
Well, in this movie, they're accusing China of being
Well, that's good.
trigger happy.
I appreciate it. Like the new
They
Red
probably
Dawn.
like that, dude. China probably likes that shit.
They remade
wanna be
Red
bad
Dawn and they
boys.
made China the bad guys. And
I didn't even bother watching it. The original
in
Red
post,
Dawn is perfect. I don't know why you would fucking.
Why would? Well, that's all they do is remake shit.
Yeah.
But like in post, they changed it to North Korea because they didn't want to alienate the film audience in China.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's how shitty movies make all their money back.
International.
Yeah. Well, anyhow, so it turns out that what the aliens do is they teach Amy Adams she can just see time as like a nonlinear thing, so she can see into the future and the past or whatever.
Whoa.
And it's like the daughter that died of cancer that's in the future. And so had been seeing like the kid that dies of cancer.
Shit.
So it's like some kind of dumb, but then it's like she's like asks the aliens like, why are you helping us, or why are you like, what's your purpose here? And they're like, we help you now with this so that you can help us in 3,000 years. And so then the movie ends. It's like, well, help them how? Or like, why? How are you even helping them? You're just telling this one woman how to see into the future?
Yeah.
How does that help humanity? You almost destroy the entire fucking world just to help one woman learn how to see in the future. And then she doesn't even stop her kid from dying of cancer. That just has to happen because then I guess it's predetermined or something. They don't explain that.
The space.
So what's the point of even seeing in the future if you can't change
It's
that
a
shit?
shitty movie for
I guess
people
you
who
could-
liked Inception and like not much
What's
thought went
the
into it. And the
Chris
script was
Nolan
dog
space
shit.
one? It was
Inception.
so bad. No, Inception.
Oh yeah,
Dreams.
Interstellar.
Interstellar. What a
Yeah.
piece.
I
of
didn't see that
absolute
shit either.
Interstellar at least had, first of all, I don't think McConaughey has ever not like delivered at least a decent performance.
I love getting
Yeah.
head.
And so I think he can take a shitty, like A Time to Kill is a shitty fucking movie.
Oh yeah, sure.
And he's great in it. That script sucks.
Well, he's very charismatic.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of charisma. He could fucking carry a shitty ass
If
script.
there's one
It's like
thing
a
I
young
love
Paul
about
Newman.
elementary school, is that I get older, they stay age.
What?
Elementary school. Oh, he fucks children in this
Yeah.
bit.
Oh yeah.
And Dazed and Confused. Speaking of, we got to talk about Pizzagate, which I'm starting to believe is real.
What's Pizzagate? I was
so
just.
awesome.
Oh, the Podesta emails.
Yeah, so there was one Podesta email that the alt-right
Comet Ping
guys
Pong
sent.
follows me on Instagram.
Do they?
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
I think they
Wait,
might
the
follow
Stabby
me.
Baby account?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I think they might follow me on Twitter because I knew the girl that was the booker there when we were in DC.
Ask her if they rape children, if that's
I
a
will.
satanic
You
rape.
want me to?
Sasha?
I think her name's Sasha. Well, I'm not gonna say.
Let's call Sasha now on the podcast. We'll plug her into the fourth mic and ask her if they rape children.
Should we just call them? Just call their regular number?
Yeah.
Be like, hi. We're
They'll
just wondering if we
probably
could fuck
tell
children.
you. Yeah. That's how it works. So anyhow, there was like one email that said something like,
Oh, fuck, they unfollowed me. Anyway.
they unfollowed you probably because they have, spies listening to the podcast.
They know we're onto them.
Yeah. So it's mostly just alt-right like bullshit,
Right,
like
right.
conspiracy theory bullshit. But then there's like one or two things that are like well, hold on.
yeah.
Like the guy who owns the restaurant is just likes nothing but pictures of like almost naked infants on Instagram. It's like
Comment
how the
Yo, for
fuck-
real?
Yeah. The guy that owns the place.
What's
all
his
these
name?
All his like Alafiente or something,
Oh,
some
yeah.
shit. But yeah, I forget
Hell
his
yeah.
name.
Where is it in Cleveland Park? It's like Upper Northwest.
It's like Friendship Heights or Championship
Friendship
Heights. or
Heights,
something.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's on Connecticut.
So there's like, you know, a couple of things that are like, okay, this does raise like an eyebrow, and I'm so hoping it turns out to be real.
We should just call them and be like, "Hi, I'd like to order a sausage pizza
Yeah. I'm
with
trying to have
extra
a
tight asshole."
pizza party, if you know what I mean.
Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Wow, I mean, if those all right guys were really good at deciphering codes, I mean, that
Yeah.
would be like a huge
Well,
asset for President Trump.
They accused
be like
him
the
of
wind
posting like
talkers.
they were like, oh, he posted like what looks like child pornography on his Instagram. And then they're like, we can't even repost it here. That's how bad it is. And then I finally found what they were talking about, and it's just some Jeff Koons shit. You know, so it's like not
Jeff
even.
Koons does suck dick.
Yeah,
He sucks, but it's not child porn.
yeah, it's not child porn.
Yeah, but it's like if Lisa Frank.
But
did
I want to
art.
believe, dude. That should
And
be.
spent a lot of money on
Yeah,
it.
There should
that
be,
gas
so
dog,
much
that
money.
dog flower bullshit.
There should be like a show like the X Files, but they just like investigate powerful pedophile rings.
That'd be great.
Like Mulder was molested as a kid, and Scully just doesn't believe victims.
Wasn't that what?
That's the new X Files.
That's I was very upset about True
Mulder,
Detective season
there
one.
wasn't even a party at that frat that night.
Well, Mulder, what was she wearing?
That'd be a great show.
Doesn't believe any victims whatsoever.
Yeah, she's the skeptic, and he's the guy that was molested.
I don't know. Mulder's not adding up. What were you saying, Adam?
No, it wasn't funny or that good.
Oh yeah, that tea tastes like chemicals.
It's I don't know how it's tea if there's no leaves, right? It's
Yeah.
just like
It's
crystals.
crystals.
It's like hot
Crystal.
what's
Did
it
you guys ever
called?
drink
Crystallite.
Crystal?
The
Have you ever
champagne.
had Crystal?
One time I did.
Man, I've drank
yes.
nothing but Cristal when I was.
I drank Cristal when I was
I'm talking
14.
about Remy. You know,
Moet.
yeah, Remy. You know,
Moet?
Hypnotic.
Hypnotic.
I used to drink.
Hypnotic.
I used to drink a lot of Hypnotic.
Oh, yeah,
in
dude.
high school.
Yeah, Malibu.
And Malibu.
I was off that Malibu.
Yeah,
Malibu and orange
SoCo?
soda, bitch.
Southern
SoCo.
Comfort is so disgusting.
It's just
SoCo,
whiskey
amaretto.
with
I had
like
one night. I got drunk off Di Serono, and I drank an entire bottle of Di Serono, and I was having to chase it with Jack Daniels. The fucking Di Serono tasted
Jesus
so good.
Christ.
I was having to you drink cups of Jack Daniels
Ugh.
after the Di Serono.
What's Di Serrano, like some bullshit
It's,
liquor?
yeah, it's like an amaretto liqueur.
I could fuck that shit up though. SoCo Amaretto Lam, bitch. Do you guys ever go to that bar in fucking right by Brass Monkey in DC in Adams Morgan where they just put shit in like squirt